I'm going to assume that you are presumed dead to me. Never have I ever regretted something so desperately. Always believed in love, and I believed you were my destiny. I lit a match and threw it while I watched you resting restlessly. Was searching for my shadow when I felt it Cupid's arrow. I was trying to find a piece of me. I guess that's half the battle. You were making wishes on the stars in hopes of an escape. But the moment that I saw you, I promised I'd save the date. A fortnight passed, another weekend with my friends and getting trashed. A sad excuse to be somebody else. I guess I can't resist. You didn't know, but you were missed. Tried to forget that you exist, but I kept having all these crazy dreams of us on pirate ships. A couple of friends turned to a party, solo cups and spilled Bacardi. My anxiety's starting to show. I'm fucking awkward, sorry. Never thought that I'd see you again, but bless my heart, you just walked in. It's like my fate and luck for once had finally got it right, cause I just won the game of Candyland and met my future wife. We started doing lines of pixie dust and played some Sega Genesis. We took a couple shots, you held your nose like it was medicine. Our friends were getting rowdy, but we weren't with the drama. We were climbing on the furniture because the floor was lava. We were living in the moment. We were howling at the night. Although I never had much taste for life, you sure gave me an appetite. So we should find a quiet place. Too many interruptions. Didn't think that you were into me. Too drunk to make assumptions. Grabbed my hand and pulled me through the smoke, so thick that I started to choke. A little room right to the left. A future heart already broke. These feelings that I never knew. My eyes, they were undressing you. Wanted to say so many things. I guess I kept forgetting to. An acorn given hidden kiss. You stole a thimble from my lips. Let's stay here in this room forever and wait out the apocalypse. We went and sat down on the bed. I knew my cheeks were turning red. I faked a yawn, my arm extends, and then I looked at you and said, you can be my Wendy, and I can be your Peter Pan, and we can run away together, fly to Neverland. I know that you don't know me, but my heart is true. Give me a chance, won't ever have to grow up. Come away with me, just take my hand. And so you did. Our love had bloomed for many moons and many more to come. I thought my life was almost over, but it's finally just begun. This insomnia still keeps me up, or maybe it's the drugs. They say that one is way too many, but 1,000's not enough. I'm Captain Hooked, I'm more than interested, like sirens luring fishermen. Anxiety's starting to show, oh god damn it, not this again. Two chests that pound, two hearts that beat so perfectly off rhythm. You're the house I love to haunt, you are my greatest worst decision. Those 3 words before your name to make me fall the way you do. Our skeletons on Lover's Lane. Oh, the cleverness of you. The world is ours, my darling. Do not fear of broken promises. Now let's close your little eyes and we'll slip into sweet unconsciousness. I knew something was on your mind. Bite your nails when you are stressed, but I guess I did not expect the words that you spoke next. I will be your Wendy, and you can be my Peter Pan, and we can run so far away and stay in Neverland. Don't need a soul except for you. I wished on stars, my dreams came true. And if you are a lost boy, then I want to be a lost boy too. Just don't let go. And so I didn't. Longer nights and shorter days, the magic slowly starts to fade. The anger grew and tensions rose because you're acting like my mother, and I have one of those. We kept on arguing and harboring our feelings like a fugitive, cause like everything in my life, it turns to shit, I ruin it. I do not like to hurt you, but I think I have a tendency. Afraid that I cannot be fixed, was broken before 17. Your soul, it used to shine so bright, but now your eyes a dimming light. I thought that I could save you, but I guess I'm not the hero type. A lost boy now, what do I do? We must be breathing toxic fumes, cause now when I look at you, I realize you lost your shadow too. I still remember in November when you said that you were leaving, cause I can't forget the moment that my heart stopped beating. We were happy once, now lonely, thought you'd be my one and only, but instead you walked into the room and looked at me and told me, I can't be your Wendy, and you can't be my Peter Pan, and I cannot stay in this place that you call Neverland. My eyes, they used to shine so bright, but now my soul a dimming light. I thought that you could save me, but I guess I'm not the saving type. You walked out of the room, and you walked out of my life. Do you contemplate about us? Does it keep you up at night to say goodbye? It means to go away, and that means to forget. How am I supposed to walk this earth as if we never met? Our forevers had expired like the milk that's in the fridge. Forgive me while I fall apart because I've lost my will to live. Every I love you that you ever said had lost its meaning when you left. But thinking about growing up, it scares me half to death. I thought that maybe you'd come back, but that was just a crock, my stomach turning into knots. I sat and watched the clock, it ticks, it never fucking stops. I left a puddle of I'm sorry solo cups and spilled Bacardi. I wish I could rewind time to the first night at the party. You contributed to the bills and now to my depression. If you're trying to prove a point, well then I think I learned my lesson. They say to die would be an awfully big adventure, but I think it is to live inside your heart. Well, to me that sounds so much better, cause I do not like the way this ends. So I'll rewrite it all again about a girl who loved to dream, told stories of pretend. She would be at all the parties where the fun would never end, and all her happy thoughts, they'd lift her up and she'd never land again.